Confession of a School Crossing Guard. I stand out there every morning in my neon vest, holding up my little red stop sign, smiling at the children and waving at the parents who barely glance at me. To them, I'm harmless, a fixture, like the blinking yellow lights above the street. They don't know the truth. They don't know how carefully I watch and how long I've been watching. I started as a crosswalk guard because I like the order of it. Cars stop, kids cross, life continues. Simple. But then I noticed things. The way a child would look at me with complete trust. The way their tiny hands clutch the straps of their backpacks, like they believe nothing bad could ever happen while I'm standing there. It made something stir in me. A hunger. At first it was just thoughts. I would imagine what would happen if I didn't raise my sign in time. If the car didn't see. If little shoes went skidding across the asphalt. I would see it play out in my head over and over, and I'd feel a rush that I couldn't admit to anyone. I told myself it was just morbid curiosity, that everyone must think that way sometimes. But it grew. Now, I linger after my shift. I memorize their names, their faces, the routes they take home. I know which ones dawdle, which ones skip, which ones get distracted. I know which parents run late, leaving their children vulnerable. I know which little ones trust me so much they don't even look both ways anymore, because they believe I am the one keeping them safe. I've tested things, dropping my sign an instant too late so a car screeches and the children gasp. Their fear, their wide eyes, it feeds something inside me. The parents thank me afterward, not realizing I was the reason their kids were almost flattened. They see me as a savior, but I'm the danger they'd never consider. And the worst part? I think they deserve it. The parents, so careless, faces glued to their phones. The drivers, so impatient, honking at children who take too long. They all think their kids are safe because I stand there. But safety is an illusion, one I control. Every morning I decide, today they live, tomorrow, maybe not. I can feel the day coming when I won't raise the sign, when I'll let one slip just to see what it feels like when trust turns to horror, when innocence turns to silence. And afterward they'll all still blame the car, the driver, the system. Never me. No one ever suspects the person in the vest. I hold all their lives in the palm of my hand, and every day I tighten my grip just a little more. They all think I'm just the nice old person in the vest, the one who waves at their kids, who keeps the traffic at bay. They don't see the rot under the smile. I crossed the line years ago. You'd think it would have been dramatic the first time, but it wasn't. It was quiet. A cold morning, frost still clinging to the grass. A little boy, no older than 7, stepped off the curb. I should have raised the sign higher, should have stopped the truck barreling down the hill, but I didn't. I froze, or at least that's what I told the police later. I let him walk right into it. The sound, that sickening final sound, wasn't what haunted me. What haunted me was the silence afterward, the way the world seemed to pause, as if I had the power to stop time itself. Everyone rushed around, screaming, crying, and I stood there calm, in control, knowing no one would ever think I had chosen it. That was the moment I realized I could. Since then, it hasn't been every day. I'm careful. I know how to stretch the spaces between. A child who doesn't make it home. A distracted driver who didn't see in time. An accident no one ever traces back to me. It's easy. Easier than it should be. Because who suspects the one whose job is to protect? And I've become selective. The ones who are cruel to other children. The ones whose parents ignore them, forget them, treat them like burdens. I decide. I weigh their lives in my hands, and I am fairer than the world ever was to me. But sometimes I do it just to feel that silence again. That moment of stillness when everything hangs in the air, and I know I'm the only one who could have stopped it. The power is intoxicating. They'll never catch me. They never look at me twice. Every morning they smile, wave, thank me for keeping the kids safe. And I wave back, hiding the truth in plain sight. I'm not a guardian. I'm a gatekeeper. And one day, when I finally tire of playing careful, I won't just let one slip through. I'll let them all walk out into the street at once.